It was June 13th. We were a normal, I think it was a Saturday, and I was taking a walk, and I was on the phone with my sister, and my nephew, her son, was graduating from middle school, so I asked him to get on the phone because I wanted to know what he wanted, and he likes to collect basketball cards. So I said, do you want cash? For some reason, I couldn't understand what he was saying. It's like he was speaking another language. So I said, can you say it again? And the last thing I remember was how I could bend my knee.
So Jodi is a wonderful person that I've had the opportunity to meet and care for over the last year. She is someone who presented, as many do, with a seizure and was found to have a high-grade glioma in her left temporal area. And with her type of tumor, we know that maximal surgical removal is a key part of her care.
Suddenly I got a phone call from her sister who she had just disconnected from, and she was in a panic. I can track her phone with my phone. She was only about 10 minutes away and arrived and saw Jodi sitting on the ground. When I looked at her, she didn't even recognize me.
She came to Brooklyn Methodist Hospital, and when they realized that she needed an awake craniotomy, we decided that we would do that procedure at Weill Cornell Medicine. We had an extensive evaluation and consultation with her prior to her surgery, where we discussed exactly what we were going to do in the operation and what her journey was going to look like in the ensuing days and weeks after the surgery. And in her particular case, the tumor was located in a part of the brain that deals with language function. And so the way we're able to operate in these areas and remove as much of the tumor as we can safely is by doing the procedure awake. And what that means is when we do the operation, we wake the patient up in the middle of the procedure and have them do a series of tasks to measure their language, to find language function in the brain. And once we know that information, we can start removing the tumor, in this case with her talking while we're doing it, to make sure that her language function remains intact.
We weren't even thinking what the biopsy was going to be. We just were like, let's get through the days. They called and said it was stage 3 cancer.
And then she went on to meet our neuro-oncologists and radiation oncologists, and really, I think, did extraordinarily well from the standpoint of tolerating these treatments and moving forward.
I remember Dr. Ramakrishna, I said to his assistant, I said, I want to talk to him. I remember I was panicking, so he called us back. And he said, listen, we got, I don't know how much percentage out, 80% or whatever, and he said, we're gonna be friends for a really long time. And it gave me some calm.
Patients like Jodi are inspiring. It's really gratifying to see patients like her do so well, particularly with a tumor that can be such a bad actor, and really tells us why we do what we do and why we need institutions like the Rhodes Center to be successful in carrying out their promises.
We wouldn't be here without Dr. Ramakrishna and without New-York-Presbyterian and without the Rhodes. So thank you for taking a chance on me and our life and our family, and we'll continue raising for you, for me, and for others. Thank you.
Thank you.